Hi guys, how are you? It's good to see you. Today we are in my sitting room because I need a lot of the light that's coming from that window to do the experiment that we're going to do today. And don't worry about that plant. It looks a bit dead, but it's getting watered loads and it's coming back to life, so it's okay. Just in case you're looking at it thinking, oh, it looks a bit not healthy, it's fine. So because it was Earth Day a few days ago, we are going to be doing an experiment to show how the water cycle of the Earth works. And all we need for that is a Ziploc bag, our blue food colouring, which we are getting great use out of, some water, some markers, and a window that a lot of our sun comes in kind of during most of the day, just to get the best effect out of this experiment. So first thing we will do is get our Ziploc bag, and this is stuff written on it. Okay, if you can, get a Ziploc bag that doesn't have anything written on it, just a clear one. But this is actually, it's not a bad thing. It says what's in your bag and when did you put it there. So it's actually good if you need it for the freezer or the fridge. You can put what's on it and what date. But for this experiment, it's not the best, but sure, look, it doesn't matter. It's basically see-through, so what you'll need is proper see-through Ziploc bags or sandwich bags. So on our plastic Ziploc bag, we are going to use our marker. And the first thing we're going to draw is the ocean or a river or just a body of water. No, it's not coming out that well. I'm just going to draw little waves, and maybe I will use different colors just to maybe make it come out a bit better. You can draw some fish or some mermaids. Oh, that's a good color. Okay. Anything that just makes it look like it's the sea or the ocean or anything of water. So once we've done that, I'm going to get this lovely yellow and we're going to draw our sun in the top corner. I'm going to use a few colors for this, I think. So because the Earth, which is the planet that we live on, because it only has so much water, you can't really make water. So all the water that's on the Earth, it stays there. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't go to a different planet. It doesn't go into space, and we can't get any more water from space. So whatever water is on Earth, it needs to be reused in loads of different ways. So that's what the water cycle is. It shows us how the water is taken from one place and brought to another. So everyone and every animal and every plant and all the oceans and lakes, they all kind of share water. And all the water that you drink has been water in some other place. So it could have been in a lake, it could have been in the ocean, and all the water is cleaned loads and loads and loads of times before we drink it or before animals drink it. So say we are starting off with the water in a lake. The sun comes out and is very, very bright, and it shines down on the water in the lake, and when water gets very hot, it turns into kind of steam or smoke. It's like whenever you're boiling a kettle for tea. You heat up your water and it turns into very, very hot water, and a lot of the time the steam goes up into the air like clouds, and that is called water evaporating. So that's how it gets into the sky. And whenever water is heated up and gets into the sky, it forms clouds, which is what we're going to draw on the other side of our page, we're going to draw little clouds. So the water or the steam goes up into the sky and forms clouds, and it all kind of sticks together. So if you see a cloud, that's loads of water that was really hot that went up into the sky, found its other hot water friends and stuck to them, and they all came together to make a cloud. So whenever the cloud gets too full, whenever there's too much water or steam in the cloud, does anybody know what happens? What normally happens whenever we see clouds? Whenever a cloud gets too full, water starts falling out of it because there's no more room for the rest of the water. So water starts falling out of it, and that is called rain. So once the rain falls out, it falls back down to the earth, and it can fall back into the lake, or it can fall in the sea or on a mountain or on our heads. But wherever it goes, it falls onto the ground, and maybe it forms puddles, or it goes down into the drain, into the sewer. But it will stay on the ground until it travels somewhere, and then it gets heated up again. So it could travel into the sewer and down the drains, and then the sewer goes to this place where it's cleaned really well, and then it gets pumped into our kitchens, and we use it out of the tap to make tea, and then the water gets really hot and goes up in steam, and then it finds its way to the sky and it makes clouds again. So it goes round in this big circle. So I'll show you my lovely drawing. You can see, so there's the sea or the lake where our water is, and then there's our lovely big sun. And there are storm clouds. Now, my markers aren't super good at marking the page, but maybe I just have the wrong colour marker, the wrong kind of markers. So this is our water cycle. So the water starts off at the bottom, at the earth, the surface of the earth, and then the sun comes down and heats it up, and then it travels up and forms clouds, and then whenever the clouds get too heavy, it turns back into water and it comes down as rain. So what we are going to do now is we're going to open our bag. We are going to fill it with water just up to where our water level is there. And be very careful with this. Okay, I'm going to, okay. Is that enough? Nope. I'll do a bit more. Okay. Now we don't want it too heavy because this has to stick on a window with sellotape. So I'm going to leave that open like that, and we get, oh, you can kind of see it. I'm going to get our lucky blue food colouring. This is getting a great shout, and we're going to pour it in just a little bit so we can see. Now, we can see that mix up. Now, beautiful. So this is our water, and we are going to get the air out by not smudging our lovely painting or lovely colouring. I'll go over all the colouring again because it'll probably fade in a little bit. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get my sellotape, and I am going to put this on my window, in a very clear part of the window. I'm going to sellotape now, and then I'll show you what it looks like. And then I'm going to check in on it every few hours, I think, to see if the sun has heated up my water enough to change it into steam, to make it rise up the bag into the clouds, and then I'll see if the clouds get heavy enough, if the water runs back down the bag. So this is very exciting. We'll see if it works. I'll go stick it on my window and we'll see what it looks like. Okay guys, so here is my bag stuck on, there it is, there we go, stuck on my window with some sellotape, and you have the sun, the clouds, the lovely bit that's in my bag that I wish it wasn't there, and there we have the water. Yeah, there we go, the lovely blue water. So what I'm hoping will happen is I'm hoping the sun will shine through my window, will heat up all this water, and then we'll see little, maybe some steam as the water evaporates all the way up into the clouds, and then it will fall back down into the water. So yeah, I'll keep checking and we'll see what happens. I wonder how long this is going to take. Oh, I'm so excited. Right, we'll see you whenever something has happened. Hi guys, so it has been a few hours, and as you can see, there's a lovely bit of sun coming in from the window there, and you can see, if we go a bit closer, I've just gone over the sun and the clouds in black marker so you can see them a little bit better. But you can see, we zoom in, there are a few bubbles forming in the water, and just there you can see a bit of evaporation. So that means that the sun has heated up the water, and the water is rising. There you can see it. The water is rising up, 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 and forming a few pieces of rain, a few drops of water. So we go up and see if there's any in the clouds. You can see some water vapor there. See the tiny little bubbles? That is water vapor. That's so cool. So you can see it as we move back down to the water. Look at all our cool evaporation. Cool. Let's check back again in a few hours. Hi guys. So we are a few hours later. It is 5 o'clock. And let's see. Oh wow, there's loads more. We have a little band of condensation there, or evaporation. Evaporation is when the water turns into steam and goes up, and then condensation is whenever it turns back into water and comes down. So it's hard to tell if the little drops are just starting to go up or if they have already come down. Oh, there's a new drop. So the steam would have come all the way up to the cloud there and then become too heavy and turn back into rain and come back down. So that's cool. So the sun is very, very strong, which is absolutely lovely, and it means that loads and loads of heat is coming into the bag and helping the water evaporate and then condense. So that's cool. Hi guys, it is a few hours later. It is 7:45, and you can see that a lot of the water has evaporated up to the sun and the clouds, and it is formed into little raindrops and has come all the way down back to our water, back to our ocean or our lake. So that's pretty cool. We're going to wait another little bit and see how it goes. Talk to you then. Hi guys. So it's the next day. Not much has happened overnight because at nighttime the sun goes down and goes to sleep. So it wasn't able to shine in through my window and to heat up the water and to activate the water cycle. So I'm expecting to see a lot more drips and little drops and evaporation today. So that's going to be loads of fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing it over the next few days to see how it goes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this activity, learning all about the water cycle and how it can start in the ocean or a lake, and then it can be heated up by the sun, and it can go up, up, up into the sky to form clouds, and then whenever the clouds get too heavy, too much water in them, they start to rain, come back down, and then it goes into another lake or the sea or a mountain, and then the rain on the mountain makes its way down to the sea or the lake, and it all just goes in a cycle or a circle. So it's the water cycle or the water circle, if you want to call it that. So I hope you guys have fun doing this experiment if you do it, and if you do, can't wait to see all the pictures and videos. So have fun guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!